the double elimination. And ironically, the two people that were the biggest threats both left the house, which is a good thing for the rest of the housemates. The Peen scandal still continues in that with a flash of what Tom did to Alec. And but Tom was voted out of the show, and Alec, spoiler alert, is the new HOH. So it'll be interesting to see how he works with the rest of the housemates. And one other note that I would like to mention, that Big Brother America, this season, I think they're going to have to compete, because I really truly feel like this season, the first season of Big Brother Canada, by far the best Big Brother I have seen in all the years that I've watched Big Brother America.
That's a big deal. That says a lot.
Yeah.
That says a lot. Are you doing any of the tryouts, or are you skipping this year?
Well, the one at the Mohegan Sun was today. Clearly, I'm not there.
Obviously, you're here.
I'm thinking I might just do a video and email it.
Yeah, because they're doing Chicago on Saturday. I read that.
Oh.
But, yeah, I heard that they're doing it on Saturday.
Interesting.
But, all right, let's take a breath, because we played a lot of music in the last 15 minutes. I'm just going to throw to a song just to get a breather and probably grab another soda.
I love this song, by the way.
It's the new Blake Shelton off his new album that came out this week. It's called Sure Be Glad If You Did. Cool if you did. We'll be back in a bit. I really am grabbing a soda.
I was gonna keep it real, like chill, like only have a drink or two. But it turned into a party when I started talking to you. Now you're standing in the neon, looking like a high I wanna be on. Baby, it's your call, no pressure at all. You don't have to throw back your pretty pink lemonade shooter and lean a little closer. You don't have to keep on smiling, that smile that's driving me wild. And when the night is almost over, meet me in the middle of a moonlit Chevy Benz seat and do a little bit of country song, hanging on. You don't have to keep me falling like this, but it sure be cool if you did. Can't shoot me down, cause you've already knocked me down.
Alright, I'm back. I did see that message she just popped up on the screen about the press conference. Okay. I turned it on, but that totally distracted me. My mind would be over there and I don't over here. I do have NHL Network on my screen, on my TV here. So, moving on. Speaking of, you just brought up that, but before we get to the more news-oriented stuff, let's get to some Devils hockey.
It's Patrick Dwyer who takes the puck, gets around Ilya Kovalchuk, still going, and it's swept aside by Brodeur, and a penalty coming up against New Jersey. As this deflects back, could this go in? Yes! Dan Ellis left for the extra attacker. And this crowd is stunned at PNC Arena.
You know, I rarely tune in the games on time, mainly because usually the games start and I'm eating dinner.
Mm-hmm.
But when I heard, my phone was going crazy when that puck went in the net, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? Wow!
It was absolutely amazing. I was all over my phone. I was on Facebook. I was on Twitter. I was texting like 30 people at the same time. It was amazing. I was so glad I got to see that.
But wow, that was see, I'm someone who got to see Marty's first goal in person. I was there at the Continental Arena on April 17th, 1997, Game 1 against Montreal. That was one of the most unbelievable moments I've ever experienced in my life.
I bet.
I mean, I always refer to those kind of moments as the hug a stranger moment.
Yes.
When you're celebrating, you don't care who's around you, you just hug the next first person by you. That was the first time I ever experienced that. So that was an experience beyond anything I've ever. I didn't hear the Hey song for a good minute and a half because it was so loud in that arena.
Yeah.
When that happened. So, the Devils did win that game, by the way. Who cares? They did beat Carolina 4-1.
I'm just upset that Carolina scored because Carolina.
Yeah, you're right. Carolina did score.
Yeah, Carolina.
Yeah.
I was upset that they scored the goal only because would have had the game. I thought that would have been for a goaltender to have
a
winning goal.
You know what? I looked this up. That would have been his second game winner. He did have one before.
Which one?
Was that the second
Philadelphia one?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, that wasn't his game winner. I had to look it up. I wasn't 100% sure. But it would have been the first goal he'd ever been a goal. One. It would have been a goal, a shutout, and a game winner all in the same game. That would have been the first time.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool. And then they played Florida. Why was it only a 2-1 win? I don't understand that. They played Florida.
I don't know.
But okay, you saw the game, right, against Florida?
Yes.
What happened with the Kovalchuk injury? I only saw the replay.
From what I can tell, he just tripped and just crashed into the boards. Like, no one touched him. He did it on his own.
Wow.
Like, idiot.
Wow. Well, he's out 2 to 4. I've been hearing now that it's less than 4. It'll probably be closer to 2 to 3. But that's almost the entire season at this point.
That is the rest of the season, yeah.
Wow. I mean, I'm looking at the schedule, and I'm like, he comes back for what, the Rangers game at the end of April? If this is the worst-case scenario?
Yep.
All right. And then, of course, they went into Ottawa, and they can't seem to beat Ottawa this year. Why can't they beat Ottawa?
This reminds me of that rivalry that we had with them back, I think, in the 90s
96?
When they knocked us out of the playoffs.
96. I'll never forget that game. 96 and 98. 98, they beat us in the 96. They cost us the playoff spot. And then 98, they beat us in the playoffs.
Yep.
My sister was actually working in that game because she worked at the Meadowlands at that time, and she was working in that game and that series. And she said, "I've never seen the arena empty that fast."
Wow.
Then after they lost that series.
Wow.
With the trading deadline coming up, the Devils did make a move. Kind of surprised me, actually. And by the way, can I say it's really strange seeing 2015 in trade. It's kind of weird when we haven't even gotten to the 2013 draft yet. But I can never pronounce this guy's name right. Is it Matt I cannot pronounce this.
D'Agostini?
Is that it?
Yeah.
So we got him and a conditional 7th rounder in 2015.
They're going to be the best player on the ice that year.
And a 5th rounder 2015 we sent there. So there you go. What do you think of this trade?
I mean, I've gotten to see this kid play for a game or two. He seems pretty good. I mean, I don't know. I'm usually pretty cautious with the new kids until they actually prove themselves. They don't get my approval until they start working.
No wonder you hate Kovalchuk so much.
Yeah, well, he hasn't done jack shit.
And I just wrote this down because I really wanted to say that Marty got a 666 win the other day. I just really wanted to say that out loud.
Yep.
And there's no other reason why I wrote that down. Continuing on, in local. Got to go local here.
Help out. Corbinian Holzer is there. Played it to the half wall. Smith on the left wing to the left point for Jonas Järvinen. Järvinen with a wrister through traffic. Tipped in front. Score! Brad Winchester on the doorstep. Brad Winchester will put the puck in after Järvinen shot through a screen. Winchester's 7th of the season at 123 gives Milwaukee an early 1-0 lead.
Don't you love our commentator guy here? Don't you love him?
He's pretty good.
He's awesome. I met him. He's actually a really funny guy. But the Admirals, they can't get... They had this awesome streak going on. They had a 7-game point streak going into last night's game. And then they ended it. They blew it in a 1-0 shutout.
Wow.
I was just like, really? But at least, I got to say, and I'm going to the game Saturday in Chicago, but they did win the Amtrak Rivalry Cup the other night. So that was a big deal. They beat Chicago. It's the Milwaukee-Chicago rivalry here. It's like Rangers and the Devils for us. So, it's a pretty big deal. So, that's a very big deal when that happened. So now we get to the NHL news, and I literally, when I was writing on my notes for this show, I actually wrote the rich get richer.
Yep.
Talking about the Pittsburgh Penguins, their 14-game winning streak, which probably would get more news if it wasn't for the Miami Heat, who finally lost that time, by the way.
Yes, they did.
Which I could not care less either way. But then I cannot believe these steals that they're getting. Do you have today's trade up on your screen? Because I don't have it on mine yet.
No, not yet.
Let me see if I can look it up real fast. But I'll just do the Brendan Morrow trade. Dallas, I can't believe Brendan Morrow made this no trade clause, by the way. That surprised me. But Brendan Morrow is now a Pittsburgh Penguin for Joe Morrow. Are they related?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm just wondering. I thought about that after I wrote this. I mean, swap some draft picks around. That's not a big deal. I don't make a big deal out of draft picks unless they're first rounders.
Right.
But then last night, I'm just going to read what my phone says because this made me laugh. And you probably got the same messages I did. The Flames agree to a trade to only get them to the Boston Bruins.
Yes.
According to TSN. And then, literally an hour later, this is the time frame, so 11:34 p.m., that's north. And then 12:39, Flames trade Nergal McGinley to the Pittsburgh Penguins. Really? Really?
Wah, wah.
Oh my God! For a bunch of people I don't care about. And a first round pick. Really? What the hell? How do they keep doing it?
I know.
How do they keep getting these players? For a team that at one time was bankrupt, they keep doing this season. They're stealing players practically at this point.
You know what I just read online? I didn't even realize that next season the salary cap's going down to $64.3 million.
Oh, is that next year?
Yeah.
I did not realize that was next year.
I didn't realize it either. I thought we had a couple more years left. So I'm kind of curious to see where the Penguins are at because with Malkin and Letang and the other douchebag and now him, I'm kind of curious to see.
Well, between them and Minnesota, they're going to have some problems next year if that's the case.
Minnesota doesn't exist to me anymore.
Well, I'm just making a point. They might have some issues with their salary issues now, too. All right, I'm looking at the standings over here, and we are now solidly in 7th place.
7th place? Yes, we are.
Which is nice to see. How the hell did Toronto get to 6th place? How did that happen?
Luck.
This is an interesting top 8, I have to admit. Pittsburgh, obviously. Montreal, Winnipeg. A lot of Canadian teams.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, it's not surprising. Montreal, Winnipeg, Boston, Ottawa, Toronto, Jersey, and the New York Rangers. Wow.
Actually, it looks like it's all the Canadian teams in the East are in the top 8.
And in the West, Vancouver's also in there, too.
Yep.
Wow. The only 2 teams, Edmonton and Calgary, are the only ones that aren't in the playoff hunt right now.
Get with the program.
Well, Edmonton's still they're both in the playoff hunt, but they're just not in the top 8 currently.
Yeah.
But I'll get to the West in a second because I got to bring something up in the West. But I'll get to the West in a second. But the Islanders are still in. Do you think the Islanders can make it?
I pray to everything that is holy that the Rangers don't make it and the Islanders do, only for the simple fact that I want to shut up those blue sweaters.
All right. And you got Carolina, which is inching. I don't think Washington's going to do it. I honestly don't think so.
I think it's too little, too late.
Yeah, they're on. They lost again, so I don't think so. And then everybody else is just the bottom feeders at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Philadelphia. How the mighty have fallen.
Mm-hmm.
They only got 28 points so far. They're
They got
barely
good
above
play.
Florida.
I know their goaltender stinks, but
Wow, the mighty have fallen. And then over in the West, we got Chicago, Anaheim, the team you don't like mentioning, Vancouver, Detroit, L.A. in 6th place. That means they won't win the cup because they're in 6th place, not 8th.
Yep.
St. Louis and San Jose. And much like the Western Conference always is, you got a bunch of teams fighting for that 8th spot and the 7th spot, apparently, too. Nashville, Dallas, Columbus. Edmonton might have a shot. But I'm more impressed by Columbus. They are a good team this year.
Yes, they are.
I did not expect them to be this